Hi everyone, my name is Kelly. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Parenting Predicament Scenario. It is the weekend and Jennifer had to get these kids out of the house. This morning she was making breakfast and Leonardo was just being bad as hell as usual. He insulted her robe, told her that she was ugly, and she was just like, you know what, we need a break. So the kids are over here playing on the monkey bars. Jennifer's in the bathroom trying to talk herself back up. Uh, Pablo is at home asleep. He didn't go to bed until really late for some reason. And yeah, that's kind of the current status of things. Leonardo being bad as usual. He's working on his aspiration. He just needs to get to level 10 motor skill, earn a high score on the typing game. And is that it? Yes, that is it. And then Sophia has been working on hers some. She needs to get to 10 creativity skill, draw all 5 picture types on the activity table, and play an instrument for 5 hours, which she can work on, but it will have to be at home. She doesn't have, well, she does have her violin with her, so I guess she could work on that. Oh my God, they're tipping Sophia. Sophia, go girl. Is he gonna come tip you too? No, Kiyoshi's just sad. That's awesome. Sophia started busking at like 8 years old, 9 years old, however old these kids are supposed to be. All right, we've been at the park for a couple of hours, just as Jennifer's thinking about, getting these kids together and getting ready to take them home. She notices that she can't find Leonardo anywhere. And that's because Leonardo is over here just straight terrorizing this other little boy. But this argument, they are literally just arguing for no reason. They introduced themselves to each other. It was nice and friendly. And then Leonardo just kind of like launched in on this kid and was like, your orange shirt with those khaki pants is like a crime against humanity. It's so freaking ugly. Oh, and now they're fighting. Wow. Well, I guess maybe Leonardo will get his enemy out of this. And I wish there's not a way for like Jennifer to intervene. Really? Let's see if she can discipline him in any way for that. She's definitely going to run over and be like, what are you doing? Did you just get in a fight? And Leonardo's going to give it right back to her because he's a mean kid, so he's just going to yell right back at her. All right, Jennifer's like, you know what? No, we're going home. This is stupid. Go home. We are home. Leonardo is watching TV, and I think that Jennifer's gonna come in and be like, look, you can't be going around fighting other kids and making enemies. You can't do that. So Jennifer is trying to teach Leonardo how to like apologize. She's like, maybe the issue is that you just don't know. I don't know. Like sometimes you just need to say you're sorry. You don't need to yell at people. And Leonardo's kind of like, well, I like yelling at people. So Jennifer's like, can you clean up all the toys and just go do your own thing? I need a break. I need to chill for a minute. But Leonardo's very confident. He won his fight, so he's feeling good about that. He's angry that he had to declare an enemy, but And Sophia's just in here being so sweet, drawing monsters and stuff. Jennifer does spend a lot of time talking to Sophia, which I think is really good because I think it would probably be easy for Sophia to start to feel kind of ignored, especially when Leonardo's constantly pulling, shenanigans, fighting in the park, declaring people his enemy and stuff. I think it would be easy for her parents to focus solely on him and how upset they make him. So I think it's nice that Jennifer makes a point to spend, a little bit of time with Sophia. Pablo is home. He got promoted, which is really cool. I think he's going to go the way of a professional athlete. But he's heard from Jennifer about what happened at the park today, so he's going to immediately come in. He's already tense. He's gonna immediately come in and just be like, what is wrong with you? What's your problem? And Pablo's like, Leo, sit down. What is the deal? What is wrong with you? Like, why are you like this? We keep telling you. You know, you can't do things like this. You can't do this kind of stuff. You know, and Leonardo's like, well, whatever. Like, what's your problem? You keep telling me not to do this, but you keep coming and yelling at me. And even though Pablo got promoted today, he's just feeling very sad about the whole situation. He's like, I don't know what to do about Leonardo. I don't know how to get him under control. I don't know why, like, he thinks being mean is fun. I don't understand it. And Leo's just like, whatever. Whatever. I don't care what anybody thinks. And he's actually being super sweet. You know, gave Jennifer a kiss on the chin. Like, we gotta discuss. We've got to talk about this. How do we fix this? What do we do? Like, Jennifer's like, yeah, I don't know. And then Jennifer asked about Leonardo. She was like, well, what? I mean, we're his parents. And Pablo was just like, 100% honest, I don't like him. So that's the status. I don't know if Jennifer can really, like, how can you just not like your kids? I mean, I guess, you know, you get it. I get it. Especially when you have a kid that's really bad like Leonardo is. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, it's your kid. You can't just be like, oh, I don't like you. So while they're arguing, Sophia's, you know, in her room. She's drawing. She's, like, trying to ignore it because they argue, like, every night. It seems like around here, everybody's always fighting. So she's just really trying to just ignore everything that's going on. And when the arguing stops, she comes out to, you know, go to the bathroom, take a shower. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Both of the kids are awake. Leonardo woke up angry, and then I guess he was slamming stuff around and woke up Sophia. So he's now playing on the computer. Sophia's outside alone playing the violin. I guess maybe that's something that makes her feel happy, and being outside gives her some solitude from the house. Jennifer, what are you doing? Ma'am. Okay, go back to sleep. Quit having an exorcist moment. Sophia did reach level 10 creativity skill, so I think now all of her violin practice actually gives her violin skill, which that's pretty cool. And then Leonardo hasn't reached the top of the motor skill yet, but I think once he does, all of his various activities will actually give him those skills instead. I really like that about the child skills, that once you reach the top of them, you can diversify into other things. Leonardo wants to become disliked by Pablo. I mean, I don't think that's a good goal to have with your dad, kid, but, you know, to each his own. All right, it's Sunday morning. Jennifer went to work. Everyone's just hanging out. Sophia is feeling angry. She's, you know, angry about the way Pablo has been acting towards Leonardo, but also towards her, because he yells so much. He's so mean all the time that she finds herself wanting to avoid him. And Pablo is just, in general, angry. He hates that Leonardo acts the way he does. It makes him angry that Leonardo does that. It makes him angry that Sophia tries to ignore him. He's just mad all the time about everything. So he came out here, he kicked over the trash can, immediately regretted it. It was like, fuck, hang on. Why did I do that? So he's going to put the trash back, which is good. And I think he's just going to just chill for a little bit. So he's going to come talk to Sophia, but of course Sophia's not feeling it. She doesn't want to talk to him, really. So she's going to just immediately be like, why are you even in here? Go away and let me draw. Go bother Leo. And Pablo's like, stop. You can't. Stop it. I can't get it from both of you. You can't do that. You can't be mean like that. Sophia's just like, whatever. I'm just going to draw. You just go away. Pablo says, okay, fine. I'm going to go for a jog. Maybe he can, like, clear his head that way. And then Leo's over here playing Keyboard Commander. Part of the aspiration is that he has to earn a high score, but he actually really hates video gaming, so it's kind of hard for him. Makes him very tense. So Pablo is sitting on the couch. He's doing some studying of his opponents for work. And he decided to try and talk to Leonardo, but Leonardo's just kind of in a bad mood anyway. And now Leonardo and Pablo despise each other. So I'm sure that's some kind of milestone. Like, Leo has a be disliked by Pablo, but I think they've flown right on past that. And of course now Pablo's sad, and I guess he's a little bit sick because he's feeling dazed as well. Oh, you gotta go to work. Go to work. Get out of this house. You're pissing everybody off. All right, we're going to relieve Leonardo from this video game hell he has been trapped in. Let him go take an angry poop. And then Sophia is just feeling tired, so we're going to let her go to bed. And she only has one more picture type to draw on the activity table, so we'll do that as soon as we can. So Kiyoshi's at the door. I don't know why Kiyoshi's at the door. Nobody knows him. But Leonardo's not going to miss an opportunity. So they're outside arguing. Kiyoshi's like, oh man, forget this. I gotta go. I'm leaving. What kind of levels, what kind of manners we have here for Leonardo? He's got bad manners, uncontrolled emotions. He's actually a little bit on the responsible side. He actually somewhat has a little bit of empathy. I mean, I don't think he's going to be compassionate, but he's not going to be insensitive either. And for conflict resolution, it's actually not that bad. He's a little bit in the red, but not so much so that it's like a bad deal. Manners, he's definitely probably going to end up with bad manners. Sophia is up. I think she's going to come talk to Jennifer and just kind of be like, man, it was rough around here today. Like, Dad was just like yelling at everybody, and him and Leonardo kept getting into it, and I'm glad you're home. And Jennifer's like, wow, I'm really, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hate that it's that way. Sophia's feeling a little bit tired. Let's see if we can get this last picture. I actually don't know which one is left. So, 2, 3, 4. Vehicle, maybe? I think is the only one she hasn't done yet. Jennifer's sitting in their bedroom with them, and she's just, trying to gauge the situation. Like, is it worth it, like, disciplining Leonardo more, or at this point, should she just let it go? And I think she's probably just going to let it go because, obviously, Sophia already told her that it was a really tense day. There was a lot of yelling. So I think she's just going to be like, all right, you know what? We're just going to have let's just have a regular thing. Let's talk about the tacos I made. Let's ask if he likes them. Ask about school. I think she's a little tense and frustrated with him, but, she's trying to hold it in. She's trying to be nice, I guess, in a way. And Sophia is done with her aspiration. Amazing. Perfect, Sophia. So, let's see. I think she could probably also do, or at least start on maybe the motor skill aspiration. But I think right now she's tired. She's going to go to bed. But she's done some of the motor skill stuff anyway because Leo's been working on it. So maybe she could just work on that as well. And Leonardo should be, with the exception of the high score on the typing game, I feel like he'll probably finish pretty soon as well. All right, it is once again the middle of the night, and Leonardo is once again awake. He just does not have a regular sleep schedule, I guess. Pablo's the only other one awake, but he's out jogging. So him and Leonardo haven't crossed paths yet. Quite luckily, I think. Because Pablo definitely came home feeling some kind of way. He was feeling very tense and upset, pissed that he came home and everyone else was already asleep and nobody was there to talk to him. And he's just like, I don't know, he's not really an inherently like angry guy. Like, he loves the outdoors, he's active. Oh, he's a vegetarian. I didn't know that. He's probably been eating foods with meat in them. I don't think he cares though, so I guess that's fine. He's not mean. Like, Leonardo is actually mean. But Pablo, I think, just gets overwhelmed with the pressure of parenting, which is, I mean, honestly, from one parent to another, easy to do. Okay, I think this is where we're going to leave this one. We've played through the weekend. It's now Monday morning. The kids are supposed to be close to aging up, but I actually realized, I think at the end of the last episode, that I'd had aging off. So I've turned it back on, and they have 10 days until they age up. I think I might go ahead and age them up before that, though. Let me know what you think in the comments. Since we have played for a minute and they're both either have completed their aspirations or really close, I don't think it's a bad idea to go ahead and age them up. And in the meantime, if you like the video, please go ahead and like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll have more scenario gameplay, and then of course when infants come out, we're going to be all over that, and possibly the Growing Together expansion pack. So definitely subscribe if you want to stay up to date with that kind of stuff, and leave any comments, suggestions, feedback down below. I always appreciate hearing it. And until then, I will see you guys next time.